welcome back. You have hit a special place in my heart because I struggle with this one as much, if not more than you do. The comparison of ourselves with others. I've been doing it my entire life. I did it yesterday. My wife could tell you this great story. We sit down and we have this conversation about me comparing myself to someone whose achievements seem so much better than my own. And we've all done this, right? I had a client probably a decade ago. He made between $600,000 and $700,000 a year, and he had done it ever since I had worked with him. And I remember one day we're sitting across from one another at my desk, and he looks me right in the eye and he says, "I feel like such a failure." And I'm thinking, what? Why? Because I haven't lived up to my potential. What do you mean? Well, this buddy of mine makes $10 million. This buddy of mine owns this big factory, whatever it ends up being. Well, as you can sense, that's not really good for us because, as Theodore Roosevelt said, comparison is the thief of all joy. If we don't learn to live within our own skin, if we don't get comfortable with who we are, we can never really enjoy life. We can never get the happiness and the satisfaction we are wired to feel because someone will always have outdone us. Now, if you, like me, struggle with this, here's some simple ideas to help you get better at it in the future. First is this. Recognize yourself doing it, right? So it's this concept in psychology, which is called self-awareness, which is when you see yourself comparing yourself to others, go, oh, there I'm doing it again. That initial self-awareness will dull the effect that it ends up having on you eventually. Second is watch your environment. Don't always be hanging out with the, ready, quote unquote, the Joneses. If you hang out with people who are obsessed with achievement every minute of every day, and if you sense that they are constantly comparing themselves to others, guess what you're going to do? You're going to get in the comparison game. So be careful about your ability to constantly focus on the needs of others. And third, recognize you'll never lick the habit. I mean, I've been working on this for years and I haven't figured it all out. So cut yourself a little bit of grace. You're never going to be perfect at this. Your goal in life is to fundamentally get comfortable in your own skin, but recognize is that a high achiever, someone who works really hard, you're constantly going to be looking around and comparing yourself. Don't try to completely stop doing it. Just give yourself the grace to know that you want to dull its effects just a little bit.